Hi my loves, your related girl from Runaway. We have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Baddie I Love You PURRR on the ZEUS Network review. This is the episode before the season finale. I do not know the name of this. Oh no, I do know the name of this episode. It's called and then there were I don't know the number of episodes. If you're new here, hi, consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. If you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey, appreciate you just as well. Make sure I like this video so I don't get swallowed up here on YouTube by the big girls. I'm about to just hop right into it. I know how I do. To see the painting, Bobby shows him the paint, or he shows Bobby the painting. Girl, the painting is a mess. The painting is a key and a cackle at the same damn time. I love that for him. I love that for Bobby. It showed exactly what it needed to show. Roland Ray was like, that painting is a mess. Roland Ray don't really see it for Island Boy, I think. I don't know why. I think Island Boy is so handsome. He's definitely grown on me. And Rerun started talking, and the Island Boy got serious. You shut up behind me. You shut up talking behind me, or something like that. And then you know, it was cute. He get his first chain. It was like, I just really appreciate you. It was like, can I get a kiss? Big kiss. It was cute. Then Go Hard's get called. They're like, Go Hard, you were still nervous. And no, it was like, yeah, you were still turning red. And Roland Ray was like, Go Hard, what you nervous about? What you nervous for? So they were pressing Go Hard to say what he was talking about, like throwing somebody under the bus, or like, why you want to be here? And he was like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not finna do that. I'm not about to be no messy queen. I'm not about to do that. But I think Bobby wanted to know, like, why should you still be here? Why do you still want to be here with me? And I think it just got lost in translation somehow. But I agree with Bobby, and what he said in the confessional, Go Hard kind of just gave up. He let the other guys throw him off his square. And I don't think he is as confident as the other men, point blank period. I think that he is intimidated by Bobby and all his success. And girl, listen, you gotta be equally aligned when you're dealing with somebody closely and intimate like that, because one way to go down to straight to hell with gasoline draws on is to be with somebody who is intimidated by your success and not equally yoked. He ends up getting sent home. He pretty much eliminated himself. I think he knew that Bobby wasn't going to choose him anyway. And he was giving very much like, child, I'm ready to get home back to my kids. I done had enough fun. Deuces. Then Hercules is called up, and he's just like, well, Hercules, you know how I feel about you, but are you willing to get rid of this girlfriend? He's like, she's not my girlfriend. She's an ex-girlfriend. I was honest. I don't know why this is a part of the narrative. And Bobby's just like, okay, but are you gonna get rid of her out her phone? And he made a good point, like, you gonna get rid of these other two guys sitting next to me? Like, why? Like, if we get to that point, then yeah, absolutely. But like, why do you feel like, you know, whatever the case? And Bobby was just like, I just don't want to deal with you with my man possibly being involved or entangled with somebody else, let alone a woman. And I'm just not into that. And I think that a lot of people that are in the LGBTQ community, they just like, you know, people who identify as bisexual they just don't see it from, because it's like, it's all or nothing. And that's a real stigma on both ends, women and men. But he was just like, well, I'm not about to do that. You ain't gonna do it for me. And Bobby dismissed him like, you and your shirt, goodbye. Hercules leaves, which I think it was just like, he was being honest. You know, I feel like men get such a hard rep, like, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like, well, which one did you want, sis? Anyway, he leaves, because I ain't say for Hercules either way. He was just like, you know, you really don't trust me. And he was kind of a lame. He was kind of corny, corno, bozo, fucking good night, goodbye. Handsome, but just didn't translate. Then Ray's in a confessional, and I just feel like Roland Ray was just like watching people do parodies of like the Love and Hip Hop confessionals, because why he was talking like that, like, I just can't wait to see him get rid of Rerun for once and for all. Like, Roland Ray, you already got this little speech thing going. We don't need the added dramatics, giving me very much like, you know, Tik Tok, you know, parody, Love and Hip Hop. I'm okay with that, without it actually. Ray, they said this is the end of the road for Ray. And I just really think that the next location that they were going to didn't have the accommodation for, you know, his situation, which they could have easily made that work. You know, they said that this was Bobby Place. I don't really think, I mean, maybe it really was Bobby Place. They just downsized. They don't need a whole big mansion. Why run out a whole mansion? And, you know, it's only 3 people and the crew, I'm imagining. And you know, ZEUS is producing a whole bunch of shows now. They gotta make that money work. Make that money work. Hey, make that money work. Not for nothing, I feel like ZEUS should be more involved in the, nope, not saying it. So the bottom two is Rerun and Island Boy. And can I just say, nobody here is surprised. You know, nobody here is really surprised. Bobby and his assistant discuss Be Famous or whatever the case. And you know, it's a key. Rerun and Island Boy show up to their new pad. Rerun is, you know, popping jokes at Island Boy's popping jokes at Rerun. You know, this whole banter that they do, which not for nothing, their banter is good banter. I'm into it and I'm here for it, girl, because they be reading a little bit. Rerun comes in the door and he tries to shut the door behind him to lock Island Boy out. He was like, you tried it. They give me very much Tom and Jerry vibes. I don't know who's Tom and who's Jerry. Drop that in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But they very much bicker and banter. I love that for us. So they're sitting down and they're just basically getting drunk and insulting each other. Shut up, you Dalmatian. Oh, you're a shadow. You're so dark. And I was just like, ooh. Then he was just like, oh, you're a part of our entanglement or whatever the case, you're just here. And Island Boy was like, I would never, like all this and all of that. And you know, then Bobby comes down and they're like, oh, Bobby, hey babe, and they like, you know, smother him in love. Bobby was just looking like, I'm into this. I'm like, go ahead, Bobby. And they're like, you know, get ready, this is the last night. He basically said that, you know, we're gonna be at the bottom two, so be on your best behavior. They do a little triangle shot, which was triangle cheers, which was trash. It was a mess. Bobby goes upstairs. Be Famous goes, but when Bobby was going upstairs, he was still, Rerun was still trying to do that whole shadow joke. And Bobby was like, don't do that, because I love chocolate. As a matter of fact, you need to stop being colorist. And I'm just like, listen, this is why, like, Stallionaire, One More Chance would never. You get what I'm saying? Like, these men, the men that y'all claim, oh, these men are blah, 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 be eating the cis hetero men up on the daily. And I don't know if that was, you know, I don't know if Bobby has a colorist past or not. I don't know if it was performative or not. But just, I had that thought, like, But then he corrected that shit. Like, nah, like, don't be like that. And I love that for Bobby. I love that for the viewers, because yeah, like the men that be on the dating show with the women, girl, they be just as trash. They be colorist, featurist, calling girls nappy headed and beady bead, and we all think it's just supposed to be funny, but it takes somebody like Bobby to be like, don't do that. And that is why. That's why. Famous goes to see Rerun and he was just like, yeah, I'm just here, you know, I know what to do, I'm confident. The only thing I could have done better was give Bobby more DICK, which, you know, he's just like not taking it seriously at all. He was like, I'm a pinky promise. He was like, I'm good off that. Then he wants to go, then Be Famous went to go see Island Boy, girl, he had to take a nap, girl. He was drunk. He had to sleep it off. Get that Casamigos up off of him. And he was just like, you know, they mentioned the handler. He was just like, the handler was something that happened on the first elimination, baby. We had the bottom two. I don't want to hear nothing about no handler right now. We're going to see the elimination. Bobby, I love that silk, that little silver number. That was cute. Bobby, I've been feeling Bobby's fashion choices, and I ain't into the fashion girl, like all like that, only because y'all know I got 1,000 kids, so I had gained a lot of, like, I still have baby weight on me. I ain't really been into like dress clothes. I be home. I'm trying to like get back into the rhythm of being myself, being a mom. Girl, I'm ranting. Girl, I'm ranting today. I'm like oversharing. I know this is not me. Anyway, pause. Let me just plug that. Anyway, I've been into the fashions. It's been cute. I like the bottom two. I want to see how it's going to work out. Who do y'all think is who Bobby's going to choose? Rerun or Island Boy? I really want to feel like Island Boy, they have a lot of chemistry, but if the money thing is a big factor, who knows? And I don't know, we have to see. You just never know. Make sure you like this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.